Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using a new mic, so hopefully it works out good. I thought I would do a couple of small gardening projects, and instead of doing a couple of different shorts like I've been doing for you guys, that I would just put this all together in one video, because I have several of these lovely Supertunias here from Proven Winners that got this cowlick here. It's gonna hang with us this whole video, so get used to it. That need to go out. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've got some vegetable seeds sitting here that don't need to be out here in the 95-degree greenhouse. Oopsie. And I just realized I did not water this peony. Okay, that's probably good. I need to move these guys out. So today I'm also going to start the fertilizer schedule for my seedlings. So I need to dump out, I don't know where that is actually. I don't know where my, I bought a liquid fertilizer. That might still be in the house. Anyways, so it's one that you dilute in liquid, and that's what I'm going to be watering these guys with. So anyways, primarily we're just going to be planning out some Supertunias today in a couple of different spots and see what little garden goodies we can get into for just a little bit. Got a little bit of time here. 83 in the greenhouse right now, actually 78 outside, and it's gorgeous. Newsflash, spring is wonderful. So the petunias that I want to put out, I need to plant up the log bed, and there's a couple of volunteer petunias there that came up, which I'm going to dig those up. I'm going to bring them over here, transplant them into a pot, put out the new Supertunias there, and then I've got some Supertunias that are going to go into a big container that's up by my front porch. It's along our front sidewalk. So I'll do that. Well, let me show you my shirt. It says, "There are no gardening mistakes, only experiments." It's a custom shirt. I made it. I'm thinking about selling it. I just can't decide if I want to set up a website or if I just want to put it on my Etsy shop. So anyways, if you would like one, comment below. Let me know. I'll show you what the back looks like. I can't remember what it says. Something about my garden channel. But anyways, I just wanted something that could be like male or female and be black. And I really love this little wildflower on here with it. But my favorite thing about gardening is that my perfectionist nature can chillax because nothing has to be perfect because it's nature. So it's wonderful. So because I'm going to do all these different petunias, I'm going to go grab a wheelbarrow. I'm not wearing appropriate shoes for this. I'm totally wearing sandals. But in my defense, I'm wearing these cute little strappy sandals because they're new and they need to be broken. I can't wear them to town or something or they'll hurt my feet. So they need to be worn for short periods of time. So I was wearing them around the house today. Okay, well, we're not going to do that because I went to go get the wheelbarrow and was quickly reminded that we have it full of scrap wood from the deck project. But I do have this bag. Okay, so look how cute this area is. Oh my gosh, the black hollyhock, you guys. Can you believe it? It's like grown. I guess you would have seen it in that most recent, the May garden tour. Her baby's over here. Anyways, I have this basket or this bag I brought out with me. It's a 31, I think is the name of the company, 31. It was so cute. It just has crabs on it. I just had to have it. Didn't know what I'd use it for. Impulse shopping, I guess. Trying to support a local friend. But anyways, I've actually just become my tote for bringing things from inside to the garden because it's very easy for things to pile up. Seeds, projects I plan on doing, different things. I ordered this thing online the other day, so I bring everything all out like that at once in the bag. But anyways, look at this cute thing. You know, you can buy these little kits online on Amazon to make the cement stepping stone. And you can do it all custom and write your name in it and gemstones and everything. Our girls did one like that, I think 2 years ago. And it is in my front flower bed. And it says Ella and Hadley on it. And I think Ella did most of it. And anyways, it's cute. And so I thought I'm going to do one for my boys because That's cute. Then we've got our 4 youngest covered. But I saw this where you could just like literally have it custom made and not have to pour the cement and stuff. And like they're 18 and almost 20. They're not going to be making me a stone. This is just for my mama heart. So anyways, I did. It says Riley and Connor, my heart forever. And I did forever because I ran out of characters, so I couldn't write out the whole word. But anyways, so cute. So I'm going to find somewhere in the garden for this. I want to see it all the time. So I have to find somewhere where I will literally see it all the time. And I don't know where that's going to be just yet. So I'm just going to sit on the table. But I guess I will use this bag to carry my petunias and my tools over to the log bed. Also wanted to show you, you know how I mentioned before, right here, gnats are bad. Right here, outside of our bedroom window is the black hollyhock, a hosta, and then a perennial hibiscus, which already looks different than the video I filmed, which was just like 2 days ago. But here's what we have. You can see how big that hibiscus is getting right there. But I decided to put these 2 chairs here to try and keep Maple out of there because she's already squished the hibiscus, or the hosta that just came back to life. So just in the last 2 days, she's laid there and squished it. And remember, there's a short, you might not have seen it yet, or it might not be up yet, I can't remember. But I broadcast seeds back there behind the hosta that are hummingbird loving flowers, hummingbirds love to fill in that area so that she literally can't get back there. And like they've not had a chance to really like germinate or do anything. So anyways, trying to get the dog to not go back there. So we're going to try the chairs for a bit, even though it looks kind of annoying, but you do what you got to do. So I don't know exactly. I'm trying to remember, I got to rack my brain, which colors I planned on doing in the log bed. I think my yellow and purple mixture, because I got so many yellows. How many do we have? I guess that's what I was wanting to do, because one thing I wanted to do this year is I typically don't fill in enough. I don't plant enough in a space because I trust that they're going to like fill in, and they always do. But it's just like for the first month or two, they don't look like, they're thriving or anything. So this year I got obviously 9 to fill in that space. So let me get these guys loaded up. It's been getting so warm in here in the greenhouse. And I don't always remember to open the door. So I've been really wanting to get them moved out. Plus, like, look at this pink, this bubblegum one. Look how big she is. Gosh, she is ready. She's like, girl, she's like, I am too grown to be in this greenhouse. This is a lot of yellow. What was I thinking? Probably that yellow is one of my favorite colors. Okay, that leaves 2 pink and 2 of the pink, the combo purple and white. Well, this looks pretty handy. Look at that. Got a basket of flowers. All right, so over there you can see the white and red petunias. Some kind of weed. That looks like another petunia. Oh my gosh, did they literally like just seed themselves? I thought maybe I just didn't like pull them up. I usually pull out my my summer plants here and will throw in some fall annuals. And I did not do that last year. I think I just pulled the summer plants, but I didn't replant. Leave this weird little guy here because this looks like 2 red ones, which this will be great ratio for a pot. Yeah, look at that. Look at that little red petunia. Must have done the red and white theme last year. Wow, it's like I just got them brand new from the store. How cool. How many do we got here? This is 1, which if you didn't know, you can divide petunias. This is actually, look at this. Here's a white one, but then here's a red bloom. So this is actually 2 plants anyway. But say this was 1 white petunia, you could take it and go like that. And they do just fine. It's amazing. Plants are wonderful. So now I have 4 I can add in that container, and it's not a huge container, so that will be perfect. That's going to be great. Free plants, yay. Give them a little more space. I think I'm going to dig up this little guy right here because I don't know what color it's going to be. It's itty bitty, I'll show you. It just looks like petunia leaves. But since he was right here next to one of the other ones, I'm just going to, in fact, I don't know, I might just find somewhere else entirely to put those. All right, here's that other pot that I said I had over here that I wanted to throw some in. I don't even remember what I grew in this last year. Something that liked sandy soil, that's for sure. Some actual sand down in there. Okay. So this one I'm going to do the last yellow one. Almost kind of like in the middle because I got 2 little ones I'm going to like flank it with. A red and a red. Oh, I got another one. Okay, cool. I got 3 reds. So that'll be cool. That'll be nice. Interesting look. I don't know that I've ever done a red and yellow combo. Have you? Look at this little root just hanging off of that. And this plant is probably going to be like totally just fine. They're so like hardy. It's phenomenal. This one, I'll put you over here. Fabulous. All right, so I just need to go get my soil so I can top off both of these and we'll fertilize them. And I got 1 more bed to do, or 1 more container. Okay, so I didn't show the whole process because we're just running low on time here, but here is the container for the deck. We've got our purple and white, and then I went ahead and moved this little peony out here, which is just temporary, but I wanted to add something with it. Need 3 things, but I don't have anything else quite to add to it, so that's what I did for now. I did also go ahead and fertilize that. When I get back over to the cottage garden, I'll show you the fertilizer, the liquid fertilizer that I used. Okay, here is our other container. I decided to move this over here. And this is our yellow and red. So cute. This is the fertilizer that I use just because it's what I have right now. It is from Good Dirt, Indoor Outdoor Plant Food. I put this like a cap full in I think a gallon or a half a gallon. It has the information on the back how much you use. This is all I have left. I used what was left, and I actually fertilized my seedlings in the greenhouse as well. That's really easy. You know, you just pour the water in the trays on the bottom, and I've started my weekly fertilizer schedule for my seedlings now. And we've got 1 bed left to do. There's like smoke in the air, like somebody's burning something, and it's weird, but that definitely happens a lot this time of year, especially when we've had a lot of rain. People use it as a chance to burn stuff. All right, so here is the last container we're working on. That is all fake flowers. So pro tip from me, I thought about doing this last year and started this last winter, and basically just put some fake plants in just a few of my containers over winter so that it's not completely doldrums and depressing outside. I wouldn't recommend doing like a tropical colored, super fake kind of plant, but just some color, some sort of life, then it really did help. So I appreciate it. Got one there and one over there, and I'll just kind of pull them out and now is start replacing everything with actual plants. So what I'm going to put in here, because this is a really big one, is I'm doing 2 of the pink bubble gum. Actually, I think I'm actually going to save one of those to go right there. So I'm going to do 1 of the bubble gum because these guys, they're so productive. They get huge, they sprawl, they love their life. So I'm going to do, see how much bigger it is already? There we go. See, leaves me with 1. So I'm going to pull those weeds here in a second, but I'm not going to be able to film this because it's in direct sunlight and it's going to get too hot. But I wanted to show you that I got the idea to put a few of these, maybe 5 or 6 in the middle. When they come up, the color together would be really interesting, and it would be like a shower. I can't think of what that's called in a flower arrangement when you have something that's big and tall and kind of gets all the attention. That'll be these guys. So I'm going to put these, just a few in the middle, and I'll do the 3 plants kind of around it as much as possible. I may try and divide that pink into 2 so that I can evenly space them apart. All right, I got it done. So it's very super duper bright right now, so that's a bummer, but you can see I left the opening for the glads to grow up. I went and got this cute little garden thing and brought it over here. And I was not able to actually divide that petunia. Sometimes it just depends on the stem that is on the plant. I didn't want to risk actually hurting it, so it didn't have 2 separate stems I could, go with and split the root ball. So I used both of the bubble gum, which will be a ton for this space. They get so huge. So I just have to get something different for over there. Bummer. More plant shopping. Anyways, loving this. So I did also finish up the log bed and top them off with soil. I did not fertilize them yet because I'm actually going to be fertilizing all of my landscape plants here in the next couple of days. I've been waiting for things to dry out a bit since we've had so much rain because I use a liquid fertilizer through the hose. So I will fertilize these guys when I do all of my landscape plants. So that's why I only fertilize the new containers today. Look how cute. Oh, this is going to be great. I think this is really just maybe 2 more plants than I would normally do, but they're going to fill in nicely. So I'm really happy with that. I think the first year I did this bed, I think I did this color combo. Purple and yellow are a favorite of mine. And then, funny thing, that is like a lily or something. I planted in front of here a bulb years ago and it's never come up. I guess it would probably get kind of little, and by the time my husband would weed eat the daffodils down, he probably took it out, and this year he's left them all, so that's great. Anyways, loving this. So I think that's going to wrap up our gardening time together today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have never tried to grow Supertunias, especially, like, petunias are cool and you can find them almost everywhere and they're cool, but Supertunias are like petunias on steroids. So they're like so robust and they have so many color varieties. I mentioned that on a short video recently. Go to provenwinnersdirect.com. The reason they set up that website direct is because Proven Winners actually was made, they created themselves, whatever, to grow plants to sell to retailers. So they don't have a retail outlet, and they didn't even used to have a retail website. You couldn't even buy from them directly. There was a lot of demand from garden YouTubers sharing Supertunias that were sent to them for free. and people wanted to grow them. But the problem with the proven winner Supertunias that you find at retail is each retailer typically chooses to only carry like 2 to 3 colors. But if you go on their website, they make and grow like over 15 color varieties. So if you're like really planning out your space, planning your beds, and you know that you could get a wine colored one, but your retail only has pink and white, then like, okay, you want to order online. So they have a lot of choices. Wonderful, not sponsored or anything, just want to recommend them if you've never tried them before. I really love their plants. So, and I have tried things other than Supertunias. I've tried other perennials and they're amazing. So anyways, check them out. I hope you enjoyed our gardening together video today. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Hope you have an awesome day. I will see you down in the comments.